come in. All right, who's next? Who's next? Who do we celebrate next? Yeah!
Hello, I'm Calderon, and I'll be singing Sebben, Crudele by, I will have to get back to I swear to you I knew it, it just popped out of my head. By Calderon.
That happens all the time. Yeah, how? Do you get nervous? No. Good. Do you get nervous? What do you do to help yourself?
I just started reading this book, and I mean, when I was nervous before, I used to get really nervous and then just think, oh no, I'm really nervous, and then I would just panic and then try to calm myself down with keyboard. But in the book, it said that when you try to calm yourself down, it just makes you more nervous. So I tried, when I get nervous, instead of thinking, I need to calm myself down, I just kind of accepted it.
Is it better?
Yeah, it was fun.
Get nervous?
I do.
And what do you do to help yourself?
I try to convince myself that it's okay.
No. All right, then I'm with you.
I think about time I've done something like this, or like something I was stressed about, and it went okay.
Yeah, I get nervous. I try to like think of something funny, and when I just it helps.
I get nervous in some situations. When I sing, I get nervous.
It depends on what we're doing.
With singing?
Yeah, like the singing, like it depends on like the type of song, like how well I actually know the song.
Yeah, I just try to get it over with.
Been there. Danielle, you get nervous?
Yeah, sure.
What do you do?
If I'm confident I know I've done all the prep work that I can do, then I just tell myself I'll deal with the nerves as soon as the performance is over. So now I'm not going to.
I don't anymore. And I guess that's just from doing so much of it. I really don't.
I have been up and down, and I'm okay now. I get controllably nervous, and that thing that I used to hate, I get nervous, and like I'm kind of the adrenaline, but I'm okay. And I had terrible problems. I had terrible problems with her. I have a mantra of things I say to myself. I have 5. I haven't done this lately, but I say to myself, breathe. Just breathe. Listen. When you get nervous, you cut off your listening. If you listen to what's going on around you, that's a lot of information that will quiet the voice telling you that you're nervous. So what you're trying to do is quiet that panic voice. If something's going to go wrong, I'm going to miss something. So I breathe. I listen to my colleagues. I listen to the orchestra. I listen to the accompanist. So I just stay. That helps me stay in the moment and not in the judging of what bad could happen or not happen. I focus. I try to get to a place of deep attention where I just say, don't listen to the voices telling you nervous. If you're prepared, you have things that you know you need to do. So just stay in that place of focus. Go ahead and accept the fact that that energy is pumping and amping you up. I told you I'm shy, so you can believe that or not. And I have a lot of energy, so I go ahead and use it on stage. I don't try to suppress it. I just go ahead and bring my game onto the stage. Sometimes the directors say, what are you doing? Like, settle. But I bring that energy. A lot of the roles and things that I do, that energy is okay. And this will sound contradictory, but that I bring my energy. But Joan Dorneman, this coach at the Met, wrote a book, and she said to hurry slowly. So I just try to slow myself down. I don't slow the tempo down. I do this thing. So any one of your solutions, I have those 5 things, and even as I'm saying that now, I think I'm going to be calmer and better for the second half of the Masterclass now. So back to where we started with Matt, except the fact that you're nervous.
Yeah.
Are you more accepting now?
Yeah.
And also, the first things will go, then is your breath and breathing.
Yeah.
So,
when I get nervous, I just swallow a lot, which stops me
from breathing. So I'm going to do what I do with Mary. We're going to start, and then there's a breath. I'm going to quietly say breathe. So I am the voice of your breathing thing. We're going to go through a process of learning this and getting the song. You know the song, you're fine. But I'm going to model the way to do this. We're going to sing this on a vowel. And then we are going to sing it on the line of vowels that are in the words, which would be and that feels kind of hard to do. Like how do you get that sequence without consonants around it? But it's a way to build legato, and it's a way to build an Italian sound. Sing it on for all. We'll do the first 8 or so bars, maybe 16. Right on.
Oh, okay.
A schwa with an R, world. The word world is all these different sounds. It's a beautiful expressive language. We love it. So when you got to the last phrase, the vowels weren't as specific anymore. So yeah, sing that. Hey. fell into although they all look like it kind of fell into a schwa sound. Keep it that Italianate itself. On the G schwa. What do you do at school?
I sing in the choir.
And shows?
I've only done one show, but
But he was great.
Oh, what show did you do?
How to Succeed in Business.
Good. What role did you do?
I was just in the chorus and ensemble.
You know, well, the other night I went to the final dress rehearsal of Sweeney Todd, and the guy who was singing Anthony asked me at the end of rehearsal, I was giving notes to students on what they had been doing in that rehearsal, and he said, "Who I love sports," but I was a little bit taken aback because I didn't get it when he first said it. He said, "Who gets the game ball tonight?" And I went, "What do you mean the game ball?" And the game, because for a variety of reasons I did. And then he said, "You know, Dr. Baker, like in sports, the coach gives you a game ball." And I said, "What a great question." And I gave it to the ensemble.
For those of us who don't know what that is.
What?
For those of us who are unathletic children.
The game ball. At the end of a basketball game or football game, the coach will come into the locker room and say to the team, "Here, Jenny, you played the best basketball game of all. You get the award of the game ball for tonight."
So I don't know.
So yes, I was taking that. But the ensemble, in Sweeney Todd particularly, there was a great bunch of singers. They have to sing high D's in that. The sopranos have to sing high D's, and they actually did it. They have to come in on very hard music, and they were kind of thrilling in their part. So remember, I give the ensemble a game ball. Thank you.